that they can tell, most small business owners have to build businesses in a different type of way. And so I just think that's the first thing, is that we got to shift our mentality. The second.
Welcome back to the Mental Dialogue Talk Show. I'm your host, Montoya Smith, a.k.a. Black Socrates. This morning's discussion question, boss up, can everyone become entrepreneurs? Special guest, longtime entrepreneurs, William Magnew, as well as Terry Simmons, as I play Terry's words back to him. We have these private access Zooms that we do for the Mental Dialogue Black Level members, for those who know about our community club. And so I had Terry as a sense lead on one of our private access. And so I'm kind of using your words to set up this morning's discussion, because I think it's actually perfect considering the times that we're in with social media and all of the push that you will hear on social media about becoming an entrepreneur. I think it's a perfect segue to start this morning's discussion. So, Terry, I'll let you jump in on your own words and start us off this morning. But go ahead, Terry.
Montoya, I don't know where you be pulling these clips from, brother. I don't even remember saying that. Look, I can never run for public office fooling with you, man. It'll be 20 years from now, Montoya go in the archives and mess up the whole campaign, man. But no, man. So yeah, that clip was definitely a good foundation to build this discussion around. And let me say this to anyone that's listening now, or that are listening to the recording of this podcast, is that the context in which I'm saying this, the tone, the vein in which I'm saying what I have to say, is not to discourage anyone. It's not to disparage anyone. It's not to minimize anyone's accomplishments. It is not to attack anyone's approach to business. What I want to do, the people that I want to speak directly to, are not the people that are focused on generating personal income primarily. There's nothing wrong with that. If someone wants to be a solopreneur, if they want to, grow a boutique organization and have the flexibility that may come with that, without the burdens of having infrastructure and having a payroll and so on and so forth, I totally get that. That's a lifestyle choice. I respect it. That's difficult in and of itself. The people that I'm speaking to are the ones that want to build companies that can have community impact through job creation, that can, at some point, the growth of their companies, to either sell a portion of it, that can have political capital as a result of the size and scope of their organizations, because you got to be contributing to the tax base in order to be able to have meaningful conversations with people that impact change or affect change in our communities. And so those are the entrepreneurs that I want to talk to, those that have that bigger vision in mind. And then there may be some that have never thought of it that way, that maybe they can be inspired to rethink their approach to business as a result of this conversation. But I'm going to say this, and this is not Terry's data. Go straight to the federal government if you want to check these numbers. But we have 3.1 million African American owned businesses in the United States. 35% of those businesses are female-owned companies. Of the 3.1 million African American owned businesses in the United States, only 135,000 have one employee outside of the owner or the founder. That is a very telling statistic in our communities. And I say this all the time. So what that means is that we're leaving a job in most cases and we're transitioning into job ownership. The issue with that is that there are some very, defined constraints on being a solopreneur or running a micro enterprise. It doesn't bode well for our communities. It doesn't bode well for those founders in most cases, because there's a lot of risk involved with running a business in that manner over a long period of time, and we can get into that a little bit later. And so that's for me the foundational issue in our communities. Now, why does that exist from my perspective? Now I am speaking from my own experiences in having consulted, coached, worked with brand development, strategic planning, business planning with literally hundreds of minority-owned businesses, and most of the small to medium-sized businesses that we work with are African-American female-owned. So we're particularly well-versed in that space, is that